Hello, everybody. It is your girl Imani P from the DMV, and you know where I'm at. You know where I be. Welcome to my channel, Imani Versus, where I talk about music, culture, and more. So today, I want to get right into it. We're going to talk about the downfall of the city girls and basically how I feel about them and what I predict for them in the future. And you guys can also tell me in the comments below how you feel. And yeah, let's get into it right now. Oh, I also want to mention I am listening to music in this video, and I am putting on makeup and getting ready to go hang out with my NSBE friends, which is the National Society of Black Engineers. So you're watching this and not just listening to it and you see a lot of weird stuff going on, it's because I'm jamming. Okay. So for those of y'all who do not know who the City Girls are, the City Girls The City Girls is an American hip-hop duo consisting of Young Miami and JT. They are from Miami, Florida, and they are popular from their feature on Drake's 2018 single In My Feelings. Some of my favorite City Girls song, I want to say it's probably Where the Bag At and Jobs. I can think of right offhand. There's a lot more, because I used to love City Girls when they first came out. I don't know if y'all noticed, but the City Girls have fallen off in the last 2 years, and there's multiple reasons why, and I just want to talk about JT, Caresha, and Quality Control, the record label. So let's start with JT. So JT has been releasing solo music for a little bit now. She has 2 solo songs, No Bars and Sideways. I did make a video about No Bars and Sideways. I wasn't super impressed by them, but I am really impressed by her features she's been having on Kali Uchis album and with Doechii, the most recent one. I just want to say that JT, I've always said this in all my videos of City Girls, is very talented, and I feel like she has been burdened with the energy of the people around her and her environment. And I think the second she lets all that go, she will be able to fly the way that I think she should, because I think she can just rap really, really well, and she can do music well. And what I mean by that is just her probably distancing herself from the City Girls brand, her probably getting some therapy and releasing some of that negative energy that she has, because you can tell that she has some negative energy by the way she be carrying on Twitter when she argues with people, or just the quickness, the snappiness of it all. Yeah. I also want to make a comment too. I saw a lot of people on social media basically clowning JT for, she has a tour out right now pushing her 2 singles and just testing other new songs that she wants to release. And I feel like what she's doing is very old school, very reminiscent of what artists used to do back in the day. Your favorite artists used to do this, like Kanye, Lil Wayne, like a lot of artists do this. Even Doja Cat did it, trying to tease her most recent era, Scarlet, where artists used to go on tour to promote their music. They didn't drop their album and then go on tour. It was the other way around. And that's what JT is doing. And it's something that the City Girls have done in the past as well as a duo. They was going around in different clubs and little venues like that, playing their music, testing out if people like their songs out in Miami, which is one of the reasons why they got so popular so quickly out in Miami, So yeah, I don't know why y'all were clowning her for that, because that's literally called artist development, and she's doing the right thing. Something that you guys always say, oh, there's no artist development, and then you see someone doing it and then now y'all making fun of her. Like, that's weird. But that's the internet for you, know what I mean? I also want to talk about JT getting more into fashion. And interviews I have watched of them, JT said that she did go to school for fashion. I don't know if she finished or not, but she has the foundations to be a fashion girly, to make clothes, to put pieces together, to make art using makeup and hair and everything. And she's really showing that with her solo career. And I'm really happy that she's getting into that more. I would love to see more of her modeling, her, dropping her own wig brand or lip gloss or pieces, with like a big brand. I don't know, but I really like to see that. I guess like another thing I want to say about JT as well too, her allegiance with Nicki Minaj is quite frightening and very like weird to see. And it's not because she's aligned with Nicki Minaj, it's just because she talked so poorly about her and was riding for Cardi B so hard. And then the second that she squared things away, they squashed the beef with Nicki Minaj, her and Caresha, she all of a sudden like hates Cardi B and loves Nicki Minaj and stuff. And I don't think people have noticed. And history does repeat itself unless you're very cognizant of it. But Nicki Minaj will fall out with her in some way and somehow, because she falls out with all the little rap girls at a certain point anyway. So I would suggest for JT to tread lightly with that relationship and try to use it as much as you can and try to hold on to it as much as you can. But don't be surprised when Miss Onika Tanya Mirage wakes up one day and just decides to beef with you, because we have seen her do that with many of the rap girls. Just to wrap this up a little bit more, I thought JT was gonna have more of a sound that Doechii was going for with Alter Ego. I didn't know she was gonna still do the City Girls but just do it solo. So I really hope she does a different sound, because I think that's why I'm not really super impressed with her, because I feel like she can do more. Let's get on with Caresha. Young Miami, Caresha. I'm scared for her. Caresha wanted to be an influencer. Even before all of this happened, she was on Instagram selling clothes and just trying to get her influencing up. And she's finally got it. She got the rap career with JT, and she's finally getting to her influencer / public figure bag. She got what the diddler, Diddy, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, and got a show on Revolt called Caresha Please. Has interviewed plenty of guests and everything, and it's very popular. She won an award for at the BET Awards, I believe. But now she's in some hot doo-doo because Puff Daddy having a tower moment. When you do that much bad in the world, it does come back eventually, and she's part of it. I just feel like with Caresha's case, I'm not surprised. I'm not disappointed in her. It's just something. It's like you got something that you've always wanted, but at what cost? You know what I mean? And her music career is like 0 out of 10. I don't think she makes good music. JT was always the music girl in the City Girls, and Young Miami seemed more of the personality. But yeah, like the songs that she be dropping do not be good, but she's still gonna keep trying to drop a song because I think she knows she can get a hit if the song sounds catchy enough. But just as an artist in general, if Young Miami had her own project, I don't think it will be that interesting or that good. And I'm happy that she was trying to go more the influencer route, more the public figure route, but now even that looks like it's in jeopardy because of her allegiance to losers, you know what I mean? And that's all I gotta say about that. The next part of it all is Quality Control. I don't know if anyone remembers, but Quality Control got bought out last year. I made a video about it, about them getting bought out. So all their artists are kind of in limbo, if you haven't noticed. Quavo's kind of moving weird. The City Girls are Lil Baby, Gloss Up. All their artists have been in a weird transitional period since they have sold their record label. But I think that has a lot to do with why their album flopped. The City Girls' recent album flopped, and why they just haven't been doing that well is because Quality Control has been going through a transitional period. And it's not just them, it's the other artists too. So I don't think anyone has noticed that. That is the case. It is happening. I think overall, JT and Young Miami have probably grown in different areas and want to do different things, and that's probably why they have a lot of friction in between them. And I also think they didn't do a lot of active communication if they had some issues with one another, which kind of blown up into this whole weird animosity tension that everyone has been noticing between them, and I guess kind of blew up on Twitter today. But I don't think they're ever not going to be friends. They're one of those people that will always be friends. They will always be in each other's lives. And I just feel like this situation today was just kind of like a spat in the road. I think the City Girls might not be making music for a while, but I don't think they're down and out forever. I just think they probably have to do their own thing for a while and come back together. And sometimes you need that, you know? Look at Issa and Lawrence. And it happens, you know, in this life. Not everything stays consistent forever. Yeah. I think that is it for this video. This is what I looked like. I didn't get home that night until like 7 a.m. Yeah, if you like this video, you know, let me know in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Like the video. Check out my Spotify. Check out my medias. Check it out. Okay? And I will talk to y'all real soon. Thank you so much. New video soon. I'm trying to post weekly.